Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear employees. I just want to take the opportunity to give you some information about what happened at Heli-Expo. It's the most important helicopter show of the year, which is here just now happening at Houston. And I'm here at our booth on the last day of the show, Tuesday afternoon, and would like to give you some information about what we presented to the customers. Mainly, we put the focus on two top themes at this show. One is the world of services. We have shown our capabilities in simulators. We have promoted Eurocopter, so new service initiatives which we brought close to the customer. The second one is innovation. And in innovation, we put the focus on two areas. One is safety, showing virtual vision systems, showing piloting assisting systems, and environmental friendliness. And that's what Eurocopter says. Eurocopter, our new brand for everything which we are doing and being more environmental friendly. We believe that in the second half of this decade and in the 20s, being environmental friendly, being more neighborly will be a key buying factor for helicopters. And this is why we are investing heavily in this area. And what I would like to show you in the next minutes is just three examples of this. The first one is here besides me. It's a high combustion engine which will reduce fuel consumption, which will reduce noise, which will reduce cost, and which will reduce emissions. And one of the top candidates for such an engine, which can be used for the light single engine of our products, is this engine besides me, the OPOC engine. We believe that with such an engine, without compromising on the performance of a helicopter like the EC-120, we can have an extremely good offer for our customers. But that's only one of our initiatives, and we will see two more now. This actually is the second example, Blue Edge. Blue Edge, the new blade technology which we have developed as a passive system to reduce noise, and actually we're even achieving a better performance of the blade. You see this bird wing shape of the blade, which allows us to reduce the time where the blade hits in parallel the vortex of the blade before. This leads to a significant noise reduction, about 4 dBA, and at the same point in time, good performance of the blade. A typical example where we have systems in flight. These blades are flying now on N3s, on 155s, and have then more than 75 flight hours in Marignane. And you can see on the screens besides me that the noise level up here with a conventional blade is much higher than the noise level we are achieving with this new blade technology. Just one more example how Eurocopter is investing in Eurocopter technologies. Blue Pulse actually is one more example for noise-killing technologies. Blue Pulse is about active flaps. Flaps driven by piezoelectric elements in the blade, and this means that we can lift the blade a bit up or bring it a bit down, which means the blade doesn't hit the vortex generated by the forerunning blade. This again kills noise a lot, but as well it kills vibration. Actually with this technology we are achieving a smooth ride like in a corporate jet, and we can even take anti-vibration devices off the helicopter, because with this blade technology we are killing the vibration at its origin. So, one more example how Eurocopter continues to invest in being the forerunner, the spearhead in innovation in the future. Now, an air show is not only about innovation, it's as well about business, selling helicopters. And let me give you a short update on this. On this show we sold 25 helicopters in these 3 days. 2 of them were 225s for oil and gas. We sold 13 helicopters to the EMS market, 8 helicopters for Homeland Security, for police, for border control, things like that. But only 1 helicopter in the utility segment and only 1 helicopter in tourism. Overall, what we can see is the market is stabilizing, the civil and commercial market, stabilizing on a relatively low level. The time of cancellations seems to be over. First operators start to book again, but on a very, very low level. Actually, we need to recognize that the full recovery of the market will only happen earliest in the second half of 2010 or might be beginning of 2011. This is mainly driven as well because of the high number of used helicopters on the market. Still more than 1,000 helicopters available, and a lot of operators here told us that they will take the young used helicopters in first before buying new machines from us. So, still a strong market in oil and gas, still a strong market for heavies, and still a market which is rather challenging for the lower part of the range, for the single engines and light twins. And of course, no show without our youngest baby, the 175. This time we have brought the 175, like you can see it in a search and rescue configuration, to the HAI, which again created a lot of interest by a lot of customers. 175, as you know, a program which is fully on track. We had the first flight, you all know this, in December, and we are on track to deliver the first 2 helicopters by the end of 2012 as planned. Customers are very much interested in the oil and gas configuration, the search and rescue configuration, and in the corporate configuration. But actually, a search and rescue helicopter brings me back to safety. Once again, safety is the #1 priority a helicopter OEM can have. There's nothing else which can go higher than safety. And you all, every day, have to fight for the highest level of safety we can provide to our customers. The 4 CEOs of the big helicopter OEMs of Bell, Sikorsky, AgustaWestland and Eurocopter, we have launched here at HAI, together with the International Helicopter Safety Team, an initiative towards all operators in the world, in which we encourage the operators to use more safety management system, safety-related equipment like HAMs, equipment like night vision goggles, but as well training methods to improve the safety level of the helicopter. We want to bring the accident rate and operations of helicopters down by 80% in the next years. And I'm asking everybody in the Eurocopter network to contribute. Wherever you have contact with an operator, put focus on safety in your talks. Make them aware that safety is a major issue in the helicopter world, and we all have to contribute every day to the safety of operation of our helicopters in the hands of our customers. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. A short view from HAI, a short information to all of you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can only say I'm getting out of this show with a good level of optimism for the future. Honestly, we had the best show, we had the best booth. We have shown here who is leading the game. Thanks a lot.